Well, ain't no time to start drilling. Wait like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, cause why not? And most people going home, we just getting started good. Pull this seed tender down here, get it set up, fill up with weight, trailer connected. Got 3 boxes of weight in there right now. That thing, old seed trailer, pretty heavy. I think you can put 5 on this trailer. I ain't never tried it. We normally just put 4.
Will that drill fit through that gate?
No, we probably better come around by the pond, just guessing.
Okay.
Thought I'd let that motor warm up while I was waiting on him. I love my little seed tender. I probably really don't need one that nice, but I was looking for a used one. And man, a used Universe was 15, 16,000. I found that one for 12,500. It's just an auger, but dang, it works good. I just can't see spending $30,000, $40,000 on a seed tender. I'd buy a heck of a nice tractor. I'm hoping we're not gonna have to change the depth on the seed drill. We put them new disc openers on it, and I'm afraid it's gonna be putting the seed deeper than we were. That drill hard to see backing up, especially when you got the door open like he does. One thing I do like about this seed tender, you can put that auger right there in the middle and you can fill that whole drill up from one spot. Get out here where he can see me. You don't want to get too close. If you get too close, you ain't got enough room to move you. Try that right there. come full with toting bags up there. Ain't a hole for about 60 bushels. 60 bushels, 3,600 pounds. Well, these creeks is wet. I hope that's not an indication how to start a wheat drilling operation.
Blue hydraulic hose out.
Little indicator trying to come off. We're gonna try it right there. Ground got pretty good moisture in it. Got them new sharp blades on it. I don't see no reason to just gouge it good.
He's up there changing everything in the monitors, clearing out his coverage maps from when he planted corn on it, clearing that off and getting all that set up, getting auto steer set up, getting the population set in the planter monitor and all that good knock. "5:34 p.m. First pass of wheat." Someone once posed the question, is it plant 2020 or plant 2021? Comment down below and see what you say. Walk over here and see how it goes. Right there's a pass right there. And there's the furrow that it made. Gotta check our depth, see how everything looks. A lot of people plant with the rows and a lot of them drill at an angle. We kind of like planting with the row because most time them openers are 7.5s and they'll run between the old rows. And we've drilled it on an angle, but we just like drilling it with the rows better. To each his own. Get out and check our depth and everything.
Alright. See what we got. about an inch deep. Better check a couple other rows. I don't know if I like him new blade or not. It's blowing a lot of dirt out of the trench. May need to, I'm gonna back off on the down pressure a little bit. Let me check a couple more rows. This one here, like it's kind of doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yeah, it's doing a lot better. See him right there doing pretty good. Alright.
When we was talking about down pressure, for those who do not know, that drill has hydraulic cylinders that keep pressure down on the openers, so it'll be at a constant pressure. And if you need it to need more pressure, you turn up your hydraulic pressure on a little knob there on the drill. So if the ground's a little hard, you need more down pressure, and if it's a little soft, you need less down pressure. So for those who are wondering, that's what down pressure is. It's how much pressure and how much force is on them openers to keep them in the ground at a constant depth and at a constant pressure. This was the first field of corn we planted, and now it's going to be the first field of wheat we get drilled.
First 4 acres of 2021 wheat is in the ground. It's a good feeling to be back in the field planting something. I tell you what, with these new disc openers on this drill, it's shredding, it's eating them corn stalks up. There ain't much left. Looks about like you run a turbo tail across it. But I'm fixing that 4 acres is always my test field. That's pretty well where I always start planting. Fixing to skip over here and starting a big field. 40, 41, 42 acres, something like that in this field. I don't know how late I'm gonna run tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna drill this drill load out or plant some inroads and quit, or just quit as soon as it gets dark. But fixing jump over here and then I gotta change a few things on my drill. I know I gotta raise my population up. I ain't hardly putting enough weight out. change some limits on my monitor where it quit barking at me, beeping at me so much. So let me work on getting some of that done. Well, y'all want me to do some of it. I say you need to go to setup page, and Robert told me to go to implement, display assignments. This is a new monitor. I'm still learning it. There we go. That's where it is. It's product sensors. Alright, here we go. On our desired value, we want to plant 1.7 million seeds. That's what my agronomist man told me. So 1.7 million, that gives us a max limit of 2.2 million, and it'll start barking at us when it gets down below 1.3 million. Now, gotta go back here, go back to my home page, make sure all that stayed. Alright, that all stayed like it's supposed to. Go to my home screen. Let's go over here and open the gate on the drill. I gotta come back here and work on my gate. It's set on 30. I'm gonna open it up to 30. Whoa, 35 or see what happens. As we showed, we was planting about a little more than a million. He said 1.7 million. My experience says if you put, as long as you got 1.2 to 1.5 million, you normally make pretty good weight. Alright, here we go. Field. Yes, I'm finished working with that field. Alright, we're gonna select a new field. That would be me. The Sims farm, and we're on the field by the church. We're continuing an old, we've done this event before, which is plant. So you go to continue old event, plant. Just got my lines loaded up. This is the line beside the road, and this one's my curved rows. I want the line road beside the road. We're 15 foot. We already got our boundaries recorded. We're ready to plant some wheat. Alright, so I'm out here doing one final little walkthrough, kind of making sure everything looks good, trying to decide how late I want to run. Checking, make sure I ain't got whole lot of weight laying on the ground. It looks like it's starting to do better as them discs wear in some. Okay, so I think I finally got everything set up like I wanted. We're running along here at 4.5 miles an hour. Look back at some notes from last year. We were running the drill on about 35 last year for the weight set, and that's the gate that controls how much weight spills out. I'm wanting to plant a little more this year, so I upped it to 37. I know that my monitor shows I ain't planting but 1 million. I know I'm planting more than that because I planted the same darn variety last year, you know, where it was fine. I have trouble getting these monitors to count weight right. Soybeans is spot on. It's right on the money. Got the easy steer working. Got my AB lines loaded up. That's the same line I used to plant corn. You see that gap in the middle there? I skip every other pass, and that allows me to have a wider. I don't have to make as sharp a turn with the drill behind me, because this drill is, especially with this dolly wheel, it's a heifer to turn around sometimes, especially if you're turning 15 foot, you're having to turn, you got a 15-foot drill, you're having to turn right back on yourself. And I'll show you what I mean up here. I'll turn around and show you what it's like to drill, turn around and come right back down the same pass. I've got to turn that drill to come right back on the same pass. And a lot of times what it'll do, your drill don't get completely straight coming into your rows, and you'll have a little gap there that'll leave weeds and such. As soon as I get done making this video here, I'm fixing to turn on my tunes. There's a little section of the field here, probably 5-6 acres. I'm gonna plant to the corner there, finish this little section. I'll probably be ready to fill up with seed by then. I'll probably just quit, fill up in the morning while the dew's on. It's an easy steer. It's kind of a lifesaver. It makes long days shorter sometimes, especially with this drill. It doesn't have any markers. So if I didn't have it, I'd just constantly be over here driving, engaging. It's stressful enough doing these inroads at night, because I don't want any gaps and I don't want to overlap, because if I overlap, it's wasted seed. I could turn that auto steer on and do the inroads, but it's kind of more trouble than it's worth. A lot of times it's just easier to steer it myself. Got my monitor going. That's a new monitor. I got it on the tail end of planting beans. It does alright. There's things I like about my old monitor better, but this one's got a few more features, which I ain't got to use it on corn, but it shows you singulation and stuff like that. Now I'm gonna, there's the fence row and the pastures right there. Now watch how, focus baby, focus. Now you see how much easier that turn was when I skipped the pass. Steer myself on the line, hit my foot pedal. That foot pedal is the way to go on this easy steer. Because if you don't have it, you're turning around on the end, you got one hand on the steering wheel, the other you're shifting down gears, then you're grabbing your raising your implement. You ain't really got got a hand to reach up there and hit that button. You know, it's a pain in the butt and you having to reach around your steering wheel and stuff. But you can't see it tonight, but I'll show it to you in the morning. You just reach down there, put your foot, bump that little pedal, and it engages itself and you rock on. That's all I know to tell you today. Hope you enjoy this upcoming video. I'll get y'all some footage. Plan on having a big day today, tomorrow maybe, and we'll get y'all some exciting week drilling footage. So it's 9 o'clock. Fixing to call it a night. I'm gonna go and take all my screens and put them back to the bright settings so they'll be ready to go in the morning, and I ain't got to do all that again. Then we'll be ready to go in the morning and we'll shut them down. Remember how to shut this stupid thing down. There we go. I got it. There's a pressure gauge back there that shows you down pressure, and it's leaking. Gotta fix it tomorrow. If John Deere don't have one, I guess I'll just go to Napa and get a plug. But fixing to shut the air gal down.